Hey friends, it's Natana. Welcome to day 5 of Fitmass and also day 74 of 100 for my fitness and sobriety challenge with BODi. We are doing total body badass today. Yesterday I couldn't figure out what freaking workout. It was totally core inferno yesterday, and normally I will turn off the words, like the sound, and just play music, which I'm doing today, and you'll see later on because you'll see me just dancing. So anyways, I had kept the music on and I kept the sound on, and she had said something in the video about like total body workout or something, so I just got really confused, and I was confused. It was definitely core inferno yesterday. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, leaving me love. I greatly appreciate you guys supporting me, showing up, spending time with me, listening to my little rants, and just bringing connection to this little corner of the internet that I am doing here. The reason that I like to move my body every day is for my mental health, mostly for my career, secondly, aesthetics, thirdly. As you know, if you've been following me, I've been on a health journey this last year, and I've been really working on raising my hormone levels so that way I could just be healthy fully and not have any complications with things moving forward, because when your hormones are unbalanced, it could affect a massive amount of things in your life. One of those things being my mental health. Another one of those things is my ability to get pregnant. Not like I'm trying to get pregnant. I don't even have a man to get pregnant with, but you know, by the time that I roll into menopause later on, if my hormones aren't balanced, that's going to be horrific. So my goal is just to constantly be healthy in all the ways possible. If you've never gotten your hormones checked, whether you're a man or a woman, I would highly encourage it. So anyways, guys, just a little tidbit about my accountability group with BODi. We focus on nutrition, mindset, spirituality, and fitness. I've really been struggling lately with cookie dough. I've been eating cookie dough. A couple of weeks ago, it was brownies. I mean, I don't drink anymore. I'm going to be 5 years sober next month, and eating sweets has always been a thing for me, and it's even more apparent now that I don't drink what I substitute my alcohol with, which is coffee and sweets. And I do my best to control them, and I do better at some points in my life compared to other points in my life. So anyways, I'm just being honest with what it is that I'm struggling with. So I'm all bloated and things like that, whatever. I'm not judging myself. I'll get where I need to be. I'm just working on a shift right now. Like, there's so many things I'm working on, and it's been very stressful. And also add in outside forces of people. There was somebody parked next to my house, and I thought it was really weird because like they had just pulled over, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing out there? You know, like, why are you parked outside of my house? I don't know. It was weird. So I was keeping an eye on them because I was just like, who are you? Anyways, guys, so I do therapy, and I could be doing way more cognitive behavioral therapy, which is just like mindfulness practices, which I used to do all the time. And I guess I feel kind of down in the dumps about it because like there was a time in my life where I was exercising every day. I was eating right every day. I was going to therapy. I was on medication. I was going on 30-minute walks outside every day. I was doing EFT tapping. I was journaling. I was mentoring. I was being mentored. You know, like I was going to retreats. I was doing playful things. I was just doing all these things that I was doing self-care, like physical self-care, like skin and hair and all kinds of things. Like I was doing all these things that I know that you should and could be doing to support your stress levels. And I was still really just fucked up. And I have this story, and I'm really working on acknowledging the fact that this story has really followed me. And it has, because it's really changed me as a person and who I am. After I had like 9 people die in 2017, Grief grows you. You don't just stay the same person that you once were. Grief grows you. And I've been trying, and I say trying because I don't feel like I've had success, to do the things that I know that you should and could be doing to be the healthiest version of yourself when you're in moments of struggle. And yet, here I am in 2023, and I'm really coming out of it now. And I'm accepting this newest version of myself despite the things that I'm struggling with. It's just, I'm ready to let go of this story. And, the new me is, a person who knows my worth, who doesn't waste my own time, respects people enough to not waste their time, even though I may be blunt about it. Looks at the red flags and doesn't try to make people like me because they're pushing me away from childhood trauma. I take care of myself. I go to the doctors, I go to the dentist, I make sure things are kept up to par when it comes to responsibilities like that, because if I was my own mom and dad, wouldn't you do that for your children? So I am reparenting myself and relearning myself and staying on top of these things. But my CBT therapy has definitely fallen to the wayside, probably because I just feel pretty salty about the fact that I was going through such severe stuff and such compounded stuff that it wasn't taking away the pain, and I as much as I didn't want to feel all that pain, I had no choice but to feel that pain, because it would just leak out of me. It would leak out of my face. It would leak out of my energy. You could just see how sad I was. And not that I don't have days of sadness. It's just different now. Time can definitely help heal things, and we still need to put in the work to make the time that we have the best possible time that we have. I literally can just die at any moment and it could all be gone. So these are all things that I've kept in mind as I've been working towards becoming the newest me again, and loving this version of me, accepting this version of me, grieving the old version of me. I really feel like crying talking about this right now. I didn't expect to get this deep into this right now, but it's rough. It's rough in these mental streets, dealing with life, being a human, having emotions, moving forward, expressing those emotions, being okay with being vulnerable, being empathic, pushing myself to levels that make me feel uncomfortable so I could grow. It's just a lot. So anyways, I really do plan to quit the cookie dough, quit the brownies, and if I'm gonna do it, it has to be healthy. But honestly, I really just gotta back off this fucking sugar. This sugar is the situation. I'm just craving the sugar. I want something sweet. And it's not like I don't have vitamins and supplements to take to help me fight these things. There's a lot of things I could do. So anyways, what I'm just saying here on day 5? What day are we on? Day 6? I don't even know what fucking day. This is day 5 of Fitmass. That I can do better, and I'm committing myself to do better because I deserve it. I deserve to give my body the break to not be inflamed. I deserve to give my body the opportunity to have results that it deserves, because I'm eating healthy and I'm not ruining my healthy eating with cookie dough. It's not going to ruin everything, but honestly, my body is so sensitive that it will. You won't really see those real results because of all this inflammation happening. It's super wild. I don't have any autoimmune diseases, but I definitely have food sensitivities. And, that's something to implore and explore about yourself as well. If you've never gotten tested for food sensitivities, I would get blood work done. I would also do some, muscle testing, and possibly food mapping as well. I'm still really interested in doing an ancestral diet to see how my body works with that. And I do know that my body thrived and my mental health thrived when I did that whole food, plant-based, no processed oil McDougall diet. So I would really like to get back on that for the end of the year, to end this year out and kind of like reset my body for the new year. I feel like that's the plan moving forward. Maybe not this week, but starting next week, that could be really good. And by the time Christmas comes rolling around, I could eat some regular food and just make sure that I'm taking in a crap ton of, the regular stuff that I would be doing when I do that McDougall. So guys, this workout definitely got me sweating. I am, feeling the workout for sure. I only had to modify a few things in this workout because I didn't want to just keep doing the same crap that we've been doing. I think it's safe to say that I am probably never doing this program again. It's just not for me. I'm really excited though to build out my next 12-month program and pick workouts that I know are going to be super healthy and healing and growing for my body. So definitely we will have Pilates. Definitely we will have bar. I think I'm going to skip the dancing programs because I feel like I don't necessarily need or want them this year coming up. Definitely mobility is a part of that. I might switch up some things to cut back on more extreme workouts just in case. Like maybe I'll make two. So one for if my hormone levels are correct and one for if my hormone levels are still low. So that way I have the opportunity to pivot and still stay on track mentally and not get derailed. Something that happens is like I make a plan, and when something goes off of that plan, it kind of really F's me up and I get really thrown off and I get really emotional about it and really mentally stuck, and it just really ruins the whole thing. So I am going to set myself up for success this year coming up, and I will make two different plans so that way I don't have a mental excuse and an emotional excuse to be like, oh my gosh, I can't do what I wanted to do and eat ice cream and eat cookie dough and eat brownies. Anyways, guys, I got the music on. It's feeling good. It's sounding good. I'm feeling myself. I'm definitely enjoying it. And you wonder what I'm listening to. Pretty much every day, it's kind of the same. It just depends on my mood. I'll switch anywhere from Oh Wonder to Miguel to Janae Aiko. Sometimes I might even throw some country in there. But I mean, it's been kind of the same vibe for the last few years, and it's just something that I really enjoy. I really enjoy music that makes my body want to move in fluid ways. And one of my favorite ways of dancing is ecstatic dance. And if you've never checked out ecstatic dance, I guess I could leave a link in the description below so that way you could see me doing a video of ecstatic dance from years ago. Actually, it's a spoken meditation dance and I absolutely love it. Kind of different from ecstatic dance, but kind of the same. It's like directing you to learn how to do ecstatic dance. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for working out with me. Thanks for supporting me. I always appreciate you, and I hope to see you tomorrow.